Good morning and happy Monday, y'all. Okay, well, as you can see behind me, I don't have any cabinets built in this room. This weekend, I just wasn't feeling great, and so I didn't work as fast as I thought I would. But the good news is that I got everything prepped and ready to go. So let me flip the camera around and show you what I did get accomplished. I got everything prepped and ready to go. So I got all of my plywood. You know, I have 21 sheets of plywood of the 3/4 inch plywood delivered, and I got all of those ripped down to 17 inches wide. Most of them are going to be shelves and stuff like that. So I didn't have to cut those to length this weekend because I'm just working on the cabinet boxes initially. So I got all of my 16 pieces for the sides of the cabinet boxes cut to length. These are all 87.5 inches high. I got all of my 2x4s cut for the feet that I'm going to use on them. They're going to be covered with trim and molding on all that stuff. So these won't actually show. It'll just give it'll give the cabinet boxes some height so that they're not sitting directly on the floor. But again, it'll be trimmed out with 1x4s and then baseboards. I'm very tired this morning, so my brain is not working really well. And then I got my these are the pieces for the tops and bottoms of each unit. So I have 12 that are cut to 46.5 wide. I have 4 that are cut to 30 inch wide. The narrower ones are they're gonna be flanking the doors here. Excuse my very dirty bathroom there. I have supplies from finishing the floor still left in the floor in the bathroom. Anyway, things are a bit of a mess here. Anyway, and then I got all of my backer boards cut. This is 1/4 inch plywood that will be the backing for each of the units. So I got 8 of these cut. There's 4 cut to 46.5 by 87.5. And then 2 of them cut to 30 by 87.5. And then I got my paper down. So everything is ready for me to start building today. One thing that took so long is that I used cheaper plywood for my cabinets. And the reason is because this plywood was just under $50 a sheet. The next one up was about 65, and that was for sanded cabinet grade plywood, but it was really stain grade, and I'm going to be painting mine, so I don't need stain grade, and I certainly don't need to be paying extra money for that when I'm just going to be painting. So anyway, I bought this one, which is really meant for underlayment. When it's not painted, it's not pretty. I mean, this is not pretty plywood. But again, I'll be priming and painting it. And it really is, one side is sanded, and it's not bad plywood. I mean, it's really pretty good plywood, but it's still, because it's for underlayment, it needed some wood filling and then sanding. It would have needed sanding anyway, but I wanted to do all the sanding outside so that I'm not causing so much dust inside the house. So I went ahead and sanded every single one of these pieces before I brought them inside. And doing that wood filling and sanding took so long, but you know, at a savings of $15 per sheet at least, because you know, cabinet grade plywood goes up to about, I think, $89 a sheet, and that's just not something I'm going to pay when I'm just going to paint it. So anyway, that took a long time yesterday, and then I had to make 33 trips from the carport inside to bring all of the pieces in. So needless to say, by the time I did all of that, I was worn out. But at least I got all of the cutting and the sanding, the wood filling, everything. So everything is ready now for me to start building. and I will get started building everything today. So hopefully by the end of the day, there will actually be cabinets in this room, and this room will finally start to take shape. So I'll check back in with you tomorrow and tell you how much progress I made.